It just got very real for the New York Yankees, as after a lot of turmoil, a lot of questions about this team, history has just been made in New York in an absolutely huge way, leading to a bunch of questions around this roster and about Aaron Boone's future with the team taking a whole new light. While there is a lot to go over on the Yankees right now, about as much to go over as we've ever had on this channel outside of one or two other videos that I've made. But we're going to jump right into it, guys, because again, lots to talk about right now. But real quick, if you're part of that 74% that's not subscribed to Yankees Digest and you want daily New York Yankees updates on everything surrounding the Yankees, whether it is videos after games, whether it's the newest Yankees news, updates, trade reports, trade rumors, injury reports, anything surrounding the New York Yankees, we will have a video on, and we are going to jump right into this video right now, guys, because there were so many questions surrounding October baseball in the New York Yankees, specifically after Aaron Boone managed one of the worst baseball games that he's ever managed for the Yankees to lose game one of the wild card series against the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees were officially on the ropes. We were telling them to get out of there, avoid those punches. What they do, they changed up their game plan. They put in Jazz Chisholm. They put in Ben Rice. They made appropriate defensive substitutions, one that led to one of the greatest defensive plays that we have seen in a very long time, followed by the next day with one of the most exciting defensive plays that we've seen in recent memory. Guys, it has been absolutely incredible to watch what has been a crazy, stress-filled wild card series between the Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. But what happened? Oh, you know what happened. New York just eliminated Boston for the second time in 2 months in 2 sports. Who owns who, Boston? Who? Who? I don't like Boston sports. I don't really know anyone from Boston, so I can't tell you if I like people from Boston or not. But I don't like Boston sports. They're arrogant, they're sometimes racist, and frankly, overall, they just kind of suck. Their accents suck. This is getting off the rails. I actually do really like Boston as a city. I have a cousin who lives in Boston, and she's awesome, and so it's, honestly, the city of Boston rocks. I came out here firing a little too hot right now. I apologize about the accent thing. I know our accents in New York are pretty rough as well. It's not lost on me, and I mean, right now, especially with my raspy voice, I sound like I smoke 17 million packs a day, so it's not lost on me that I'm being hypocritical right now. But I'm excited because the New York Yankees, after so much trash talk, voice crack, speaking about voices, when it comes down to it, we know one thing. We know that the Yankees get to continue October baseball, while the Boston Red Sox, they don't. It's over. They just got bounced by the New York Yankees for the first time in a very long time. And obviously, it was a heavyweight matchup between two excellent ball clubs with two incredible pitching outings. Really, multiple incredible pitching outings. We saw, I mean, one of the great pitching outings in a very long time from Gerrit Cole, a man who, as I've said, I do believe he should win Cy Young. This man, Aaron Judge, said he's the best pitcher in the American League. Gerrit Cole deserves that Cy Young award. Max Fried dealt like crazy as well. But all of it would have led to nothing for the Yankees if Cam Schlittler did not go out there and have one of the great performances in baseball postseason history. This man went out there for 8 innings and dealt like there was no tomorrow, because if they lost, there wasn't going to be a tomorrow for the New York Yankees. He went out there and made sure that there was. The Massachusetts native, growing up a diehard Boston Red Sox fan, all the noise surrounding Cam Schlittler, he said some good, some bad, some people kind of messing with him, some of his friends, as they absolutely should, by the way. If one of my friends was on the Red Sox, I'd be like, hey, don't let up a grand slam tonight, bro. So I respect the hell out of it. But also some people were in his corner rooting for him. As he mentioned, he's converted his family from Red Sox to Yankee fans. I'm going to be honest, I don't fully believe that for a bit. But either way, you got to respect it. Cam Schlittler went out there and had a phenomenal performance. He is the first pitcher to go 8 scoreless innings with 12 plus strikeouts and 0 walks in the history of an MLB postseason game, making history in his first ever Yankees postseason start. While also his 12 strikeouts are the 4th most by a rookie in single game MLB postseason history. The last time that got done was the most ever with 15 by Livan Hernandez, who pitched for 15 strikeouts in 1997, 28 years ago. So now that we know all that, we do wonder, what's next for the New York Yankees? Well, we know what's next for the Yankees. It's playing the Toronto Blue Jays. But the Yankees, they had to go through a tough Boston Red Sox team to get here. The Red Sox never backed down. They never stopped trying. They never stopped fighting. And the New York Yankees ultimately were the better team overall and proved it by going to the next round of the playoffs. Once again, the Yankees will move on to another round of the playoffs, winning another playoff series, but they're far from done. They obviously have 3 more to go. They avoided this round last time around, so now is where they were last season. They're going there, and they're going to have to enter after what was a real heavyweight battle, but the Yankees, they just did better tonight. The Red Sox, they played well, don't get me wrong. They did make a few boneheaded mistakes on some fielding and some errors that caused the Yankees runs. This wasn't a game without its luck, don't get me wrong, but the Yankees ultimately came out there and won the game in a huge way. Now, we had multiple hits. We saw Anthony Volpe get a hit that went for an RBI despite his 3 strikeouts. He played well. We saw Ahmed Rosario get a hit that led to an RBI. We saw Giancarlo Stanton nearly get a home run when he absolutely crushed the ball, ended up scoring a run off of that. We saw Cody Bellinger get a hit with a run scored as well. We saw Trent Grisham get a hit. We saw a lot of good baseball from the New York Yankees, and ultimately they will move on because of that. And when we look at their pitching throughout this, with the exception of Cam Schlittler right now, we do see that Max Fried as well, like Schlittler, holds a 0.00 ERA. Fried was phenomenal. Carlos Rodon is a 4.50 ERA, but he allowed only 3 runs in that 7 inning span. At the same time, it is important to note that all 3 of those runs came from the bat of Trevor Story, an immensely talented player. Now that he's healthy again, you got to root for him, but not when he's a Red Sox, of course. But now we're going to see a lot of these same pitchers come out once again. Luke Weaver's not listed here because Baseball Reference doesn't even know how to compute his terrible stats. So when we consider that, nothing against Luke Weaver, his stats are just terrible. He's had a rough go of it. But there's a lot to think about going forwards for this, including the matchups that we're going to see coming for the Yankees going forwards, because there is a lot to think about with this for sure. I mean, when we just look at the Yankees right here, we see the matchups versus the Blue Jays they're going to have. We're likely going to see Kevin Gausman face off against Max Fried in what will be a great matchup. Fried did have the better regular season, having a 2.86 to Gausman's 3.59. Don't get it twisted, though. Gausman is as good as anyone. That has to be reminded that the man can absolutely deal. Followed by what will likely be Carlos Rodon, who had an excellent job done this season as well, finishing with a 3.09 ERA. Obviously, that's that 4.50 in playoffs, while Shane Bieber had a 3.57 throughout the season. And then we see Cam Schlittler will likely face off against Jose Barrios or potentially Max Scherzer. It's unclear if I have the Blue Jays. I'm starting Barrios because Scherzer, he's running out of fuel. It's evidently clear. Schlittler, obviously a 0 ERA in the playoffs, and in the regular season had 2.96 to Barrios's 4.17. If the Yankees want to beat the Blue Jays, it's going to have to be through pitching. The Blue Jays are a stacked up team. They're very good. They're on a hot streak right now. Obviously, they cooled off before the regular season ended, but they were still great. The reason that the Yankees were able to tie the Blue Jays is the Yankees went on a streak. It wasn't to do with the Blue Jays losing their step. If the Blue Jays had lost one more game, it would have been the Yankees series, but that's the thing. These 2 teams are very, very evenly matched, and it's going to be really exciting to see what happens in this playoff series. I do know a lot of people up in Canada, a lot of the people work for Digest Media. A lot of them are my bosses, but I can talk trash. I'm very close with them. Very good friends with a bunch of people up there. Very good friends with a bunch of Blue Jays fans. So Yankees Digest family, I need you guys to do me a huge favor right now. Once this video ends, go on to Blue Jays Digest and just start talking some trash. Comment on any one of Nick Goss's videos. Just start talking some trash. I'm going to tell him I sent y'all, so I need these soldiers out here. I'm going to go do it. You'll see my comments as well. Let's have some fun. Let's go watch the Yankees beat the Blue Jays. Take it 1 inning at a time. You take it 1 inning at a time. You take it 1 game at a time. You take it 1 round at a time. And all of a sudden, the Yankees very much have an open window to find themselves back in the World Series with another chance to complete that chase for 28. Again, probably shouldn't have said the Boston accent thing because, again, I don't like Boston sports teams, but I do like Boston as a place. It's a great place. It's a cool spot. Everyone should go to Boston at some point. Maybe don't wear a Yankee jersey. Don't rub it in their face. And definitely don't wear a Knicks jersey and rub it in their face there. Especially because also Jason Tatum got injured. It's so awesome to see Jason Tatum's back playing. And I can't stress enough that I feel bad about making fun of the Boston accents. I should keep it sports. I hate when people do that. So I feel bad. So now I'm rambling, backtracking my words. So now both Boston and New York are mad at me. But it's all right. I don't think you guys will care very much. Or you will. And you can tell me how much you hate me in the comments down below. If you want to do that, go ahead. Have some fun with it. Guys, just have some fun tonight, man. Have some fun tonight. Have some fun this weekend. Get ready for 4 p.m. on Tuesday, Eastern Standard Time. If you're somewhere else, you can do the conversion because I'm not here to convert clocks for you. That's not what I do on YouTube. And if I did, Holy cannoli, that would be the most boring thing anyone's ever done in history of YouTube. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed that game. I know I sure did. I was locked in. I am partially losing my voice because of the amount I've screamed, yelling at people to round the bases fast, because there wasn't a lot of home runs for the Yankees. There's the Volpe one, the Ben Rice one, and then we were out of home runs. So, there's a lot of base running, a lot of great base running by the New York Yankees. We got to see all that keep up, and let's go see if the Yankees can make the World Series once again. But first, we got an ALDS to get past before finding an ALCS team. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Have a great night. Go Yankees. It didn't stop recording, guys. Should I ramble more? Should I? No. Let's go enjoy. Let's go have some fun.